Showtime, guys. I'm late. I am late. I apologize about this tonight, guys. You know it's gun gossip time. And we have a super awesome guest coming to the show today, boy. It's going down, guys. It's going down. All right. Her name is Brandy. Show her some love out there in the chats, guys. In the comment section, show her some love. Turn it up out there, guys. Turn it up. We got 9 out there in the chats. Hit that like button. Brandy, I'm about to drop the link to you in a few minutes. I'm just getting them warmed up, turned up. I'm thrown off right now. This system has really drove me crazy, guys, and I apologize. I had technical difficulties, but it's going down. All right, give me a couple of seconds here, guys. I'm getting this together. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Yeah, it is going down, guys. Sorry about the delay. Everybody tell me who out there. Turn it up. Drop it in the chats. Let me know that you out there. All right, here we go, guys. Brandy, I'm about to drop you the link right now. Here we go. All right, and once I drop that link, Brandy, all you have to do is just click into the link. There it is right there. I just dropped it for you. All right, guys. Yes, sir. We got 10 out there. I see y'all. I see y'all out in the streets. I think I need to turn the music up. This throwing me off, but I'm still turned up all the way to the max. I promise. I'm turned up, guys. I promise. What's up, Tennessee Goddess? We see you out there. And guys, I'm going to drop the link later on for some of you guys to come in halfway through the show. We started a little late, and I apologize about that. Christine White, we see you. Yes, sir. Christine White, Tennessee Goddess, Jason Ewing. Brandy, of course, we see Brandy, the Shaggy Rifleman. Cannot forget about him at all, guys. Cannot forget about him. Who else we got? Shanna Ewing. Uh-oh. Somebody ringing the doorbell, boy. Uh-oh. Ooh, she looking a little cute back there, too. Oh, there she is, boy. There she is, guys. Let me turn down the music. How you doing today, Brandy?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
That's good. I apologize about that. You don't understand. Like, my heart right now is running 1 trillion miles an hour. Like, I was so pissed off about what just happened. That threw me off. That threw me way off. You know, I wasn't expecting that. My mic went out. My camera went out. And all this stuff is top-notch stuff. And so something wasn't agreeing with my systems, obviously. And with me being in IT, I had to do troubleshooting like super fast. You know what I mean?
I hear you. You did better than I would have done.
Man, I just almost lost my mind. I was like, no, this has to go down today. Yes, I'm so happy you came to the show. We appreciate you coming through. We welcome you, first of all. And go ahead and introduce yourself to the people out there that may not know who you are. Tell them who you are.
Nobody knows who I am. But I'm Brandy. I run High Caliber. It is a gun shop in Nashville, Tennessee. We are a female-owned and operated store. It makes us a little bit different from your run-of-the-mill gun shops. We have a huge focus on women being comfortable in there, making sure that you feel invited and welcome, and the entire store is done up to where everybody feels like they're at home. You're just hanging out with your best friends and talking guns instead of, you know, maybe a little bit of the cold shoulder going into some places, or maybe feeling a little bit intimidated when you try to walk up to the counter, especially for any new gun buyers out there or somebody who's very new to the game. Right. It can be very intimidating. So we wanted to take that right off the table.
Absolutely. Do you think, like, with being a gun-owned store, a female-owned store, that females are more comfortable just dealing with another female? I always ask this question, like with the ladies that come, you know, on the channel and things like that. Does that make a difference? And I always get a yes. You know, they feel more comfortable.
especially when it comes to the instructing side. There's a lot of women that are more comfortable learning from another female than from a guy. And a lot of instructors, at least male instructors, have a background of maybe military or police. And so their training style is very cut, dry, straightforward.
Right.
And sometimes we need a little bit more, gentle, outside the box thinking.
Well, the tone inflection means a lot. Sometimes men can have deeper voices. They're more aggressive. Well, I'm not going to say aggressive. I hate that word, but they're just deeper. And it's more like at you type deal, where a female's voice, that tone inflection is a little bit lower. It's easier to accept. That's just how it is. That's the way that men are built. And it can come across different for different type of females. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I get it totally. Well, I'm smiling today because I'm loving this show today. You just don't know. That video, man, was turned up to the max. I got so many freaking, after I dropped that video, people was texting me, bro, like, where's the shop at? This and that and this. Not knowing, right, Brandy, that I put it in the description. Oh, my God.
Wasn't
in the description, Brandy. But they got super excited about that, and it was like, yeah, we're going to check them out this weekend. It was a lot of good rave reviews after I dropped that video, which is huge, super huge, so they like that. I'm gonna go ahead and visit the chats real quick. I'll do this every once in a while to see what they're saying out there in the chats. Who else we got out there? We got I see Miss Oh, Jova Q is out there. We see you, bro. We see you, Jova Q. JC Ewing, I think I said him. Nathan, I see you, Nathan. I see you out there, man. And I still have to talk to you, Nathan. We got to talk about some things also. All right. And Carbon Q, she's super huge, Brandy. Carbon Q is like the person who brings the 2A community together as a collage, right?
Love it.
And people who are not known and people who are known, she makes sure that they get on that pedestal and people get that attention that they need for their channels, because views and all of that stuff matters. It matters, for us to keep going. So big, huge thing. Let's jump into it. I'm ready for this. You ready?
Am I the only one on?
No. What do you mean?
Am I the only one that's talking today?
Yeah, it's just you. This is your show.
Hour?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna pull people in, of course, halfway through the show. So I'll bring some other special guests in here and stuff like that. But this is your show. This is all about Brandy, and the shop. So tell them what the name of the shop is again. I don't know if I missed that or not.
High Caliber Weaponry and Training.
Nice. So you guys heard that. High Caliber Weaponry and Training. Super awesome place. If you haven't seen the video, guys, check out the footage on my channel. And you'll see the footage on the channel. Now, I have a couple of questions here for you, Brandy. How long have you been shooting firearms, basically?
So I don't really want to talk about how old I am, but let's just say it's been since I was 3.
Okay. That's what's up. Since you've been 3 years old. So you're well acclimated with these type of things and you basically know what you're doing. Yes.
Yeah. I started shooting with my dad at 3, and then he entered me in some competitive shooting sports when I was 5.
Okay.
There's a lot of programs out there for kids based on safety, and then it works them into competing through like the NRA. They have a really fun marksmanship program. So we like to promote that because we are all about kids learning about firearms and safety and kind of knowing what to do.
Nice.
But also promoting the sport of it. It's
right.
become kind of a taboo thing in households anymore where, dads don't take kids hunting anymore. You don't learn that kind of thing. And firearm safety is so big in our society. It needs to be taught more in the home. And those programs not only get kids into shooting, but it teaches them how to be safe.
Nice. That is awesome. That is pretty awesome. All right. And so let's see, actually, okay. What type of firearms basically, what's your favorite firearm? And of course, there's many different types of firearms, models, and things of that nature, handguns, rifles, SBRs, all of the above. But if you were to just put your top 3 together, what would you pretty much choose? Well,
let's see. Just top 3 guns in and of themselves?
Yeah, if you were to just go into a gun shop and from based off what you know right now, if you were to go into a gun shop and just say, I need this, this, and this, your top 3.
All right. So a Dan Wesson ECO. chambered in 45 for carry.
Nice.
A little CZ 457, 22 for just kind of everyday plinking. Also a good, should the zombies take over the world. You carry a lot of 22 ammo on you.
All right.
And then probably something chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm just starting to break into some longer range stuff. My husband is really, really well versed in that, and he's very good at teaching other people. So now I'm just trying to get him to teach me.
Awesome. Do you do any like hunting or anything with that 6.5 or anything like that?
That is all him. If I had to feed my family, I would, but hunting's not really my thing. I like shooting paper and steel.
That's what's up. You got a heart for the animals.
Yeah.
That's okay, man. The little squirrels need love too. And the quails and the bears and all that other stuff need love too. Now, this is the deal though. You put me in a situation where I just have to eat. I mean, I'm just gonna have to make some filet mignon squirrel or something, I know.
Squirrel.
Somebody gotta get it, Brandy.
No, it didn't do anything to you.
When I'm hungry, somebody gotta get it. I can't eat grass all day. I cannot eat grass all day, Brandy. All right, that is pretty awesome. All right, now we have something that I want to touch on that I didn't talk to you about in the shop, and I'm pretty sure you're familiarized with this. All right, look what the Shaggy Rifleman posted. Let me post it up here for you. She's not gonna like that, Shaggy Rifleman. He's wrong for that one, Brandy. Huh? What'd you say?
Sounds like my husband.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. We're gonna talk about this ATF brace situation, man. We gotta touch on this. What's the deal with it? What do you think is gonna go down? What do you think is gonna actually happen with this situation? Because it's preventing a lot of people from purchasing, even on Black Friday. And I noticed that even myself, because they don't want to do the $200 tax step situation and put their information out. So go ahead and elaborate on that if you don't mind. 16 in the chats, boy.
So currently, as it stands, by the end of December, if everything passes, the braces will basically require a tax stamp turning them into SBRs. It is being fought in courts. There are lawsuits standing against the ATF for this. It's kind of yet to be seen what's going to happen with that. The bigger thing is I don't think anything's going to happen in enough time to stop it.
Right.
So I believe that anything with a brace is going to fall under this new ATF point system rule. And I put the air quotes around it because all of the ATF agents that I've spoken to, they don't really even know where all of that came from. And they're not being given complete information. Why that is, who knows? I don't want to get too deep into politics or conspiracy theories, but they just, if they don't have answers for me and they're not getting answers for themselves, that lends to a lot of openness and what is a rule, what is going to be legal and illegal. They are saying there will be an amnesty period where
I heard about that.
You will not be penalized while you are waiting for your tax stamp to come back. Now, if you know what's going on behind the scenes of the ATF, they employ roughly 25 agents to go through all of their Form 4 paperwork. And you know how busy that is on the suppressor side of things.
Right.
So you've got 25 agents that are going through 400, 500,000 requests for Form 4s. I don't know how many people they have designated to Form 1s if anybody's going to go file for their tax stamp for their SBRs. Right. If that number is roughly the same, and all of these people, millions of people that have these arm braces are all trying to file at once.
Well, I heard they were trying to hire more people, Brandy. I heard.
Well, they might be, but still, what does that number look like? Because currently suppressors, even if you e-file, are about 250 days out.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a mass, amount of people that are going to go, and this influx of paperwork comes in for Form 1s. When is anybody going to see a tax stamp for that?
Right.
So I'm not so sure that they've worked out all the answers for any of it.
So you don't think it's going to fly?
I think that the point system will hit and people will have an amnesty period, but I don't necessarily know that they'll be able to do anything if you don't have your tax stamp in X number of time, because they're not going to be able to fulfill the orders, so to speak, for the tax stamps.
Right.
And then I think that it will be reversed at some point. I do believe that.
Okay. Let me post what the Shaggy Rifleman said. He said hundreds of agents for enforcement. If you break the law, and 25-inch for paperwork approval shows you that their priorities are. Shows you, I think probably was saying where their priorities are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So interesting. Yeah, I wanted to get your input on that and see what you thought about that, because it's a lot of conversation out there about that situation. And honestly, I think it cut into sales. I do.
Oh, it surely did.
Really? Did it cut in sales for the shop and stuff like that too, you think?
Oh, for sure. There are a lot of people are hesitating on purchasing anything that has a brace on it. And
Dang.
We're converting several of our pistols to rifles for people just because they're more comfortable with it now.
Yep. And just like me, I was about to do my 300 blackout build with a brace, but I sat and thought about it because, it's just one of those things when it comes to the $200 tax stamp. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? And that's a discussion that can be held all day. Private information, people don't want to relinquish that information out there. And then some people I don't care anyway. I can just put a regular stock on my gun and be fine. $200 tax stamp or whatever the case is with it, and that allows you to do other things too. What's some of let the subscribers know, or people who may not know, when you do have that $200 tax stamp, what that allows you to do?
It allows you to legally be in possession of an NFA item. So your short-barreled rifle, short-barreled shotgun, suppressors, even machine guns if they are pre-ban. But you have to have that tax stamp with you, and the serialized item needs to be in your possession and not anybody else's unless you have it registered under a trust. And that's a whole nother episode we can talk about individual versus trust and
right.
What's the better option.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for giving us that information. I think that was important. A lot of people were asking me questions about that. And I like to always say, I'm out here in the field doing this thing, but I like to go to some of the experts who are out there on the ground and ask them questions and see what they think about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm an expert, but I've been doing this for a minute or two.
You an expert. Stop playing. You're an expert, Brandy. You was in there going off. You had a blast and a fun time. We had a ball out there at the shop. We did.
I'm glad. It was great having you out there.
That was good. I enjoyed myself so much. All right, let's see what I got next for you. I'm gonna hit you with the hard question. No, I'm just playing. Oh. I'm just playing, Brandy. I'm just playing. All right, let's see. All right. Have you noticed a larger, influx of ladies shooting now? Coming into the shop, stuff like that. Is it really starting to turn up for the females and the ladies?
Absolutely. It's had a steady rise over the last decade, but when 2020 hit and you were afraid, whether it was politically driven, if you were scared with the riots going on, if it was panicking over somebody taking your toilet paper out of your house,
like
everybody had a reason to feel like they needed to protect themselves a little bit more. And so there were a lot more first-time female gun buyers coming in. And not just females. There was a lot of people that flat out came in and said, I don't even believe in firearms. I'm not comfortable with them. I don't think that people should have them. And they're there buying them because they're scared.
So let's be real. I know you don't want to touch the religion or the politics, because I never really touched that because I'm so in between on all that stuff. But it probably was a lot more liberal people coming in. Honestly.
Well, there were, but their commonality with each other, like the common denominator, was everybody was scared.
Dang.
And when you're scared, you want to find the thing that you feel like is going to protect you. And a firearm is an equalizer. and especially for women. Like we can work out and we can go train and be fantastic in martial arts, and we can, have whatever color belt, and we might get lucky in a situation where we can fight off a full-grown man.
Right.
But the reality is that person is probably stronger than us, and if their adrenaline is already pumping because they're going to attack you, then they're that much stronger than what you are. So your best line of defense, and I think we all know this deep down to our core, is something that can stop them in their tracks. And that's usually a firearm, but there are less lethal options too.
Right. Bear spray, tasers, right? Would you suggest like bear spray or mace?
Oh, definitely a mace or pepper spray. You don't want to, especially out in public, spray anybody with something that is intended for animals. In a lot of states, it's considered a felony.
Oh boy, that's something I didn't know, guys. You heard that? That's important information, because I've heard some people like on some different channels. I ain't calling no names out, yo, but I heard some people talking about the bear spray situation and just was throwing it out there, and people was agreeing. So y'all just heard that. That's super important information to know about. Thank you for telling us that, Brandy. We got a question. Somebody got a question for you, huh? What'd you say, Brandy?
I said, check your state laws. You don't want to go to jail over bear spray.
Right. That's right. All right. We got one for you right there, Brandy. I put it on the screen.
Let's see. Okay. So really what the SBR law did is if the NFA were to be repealed and there wasn't a tax stamp required, then short-barreled rifles would be still legal to own privately in Tennessee. But because the NFA still exists, it didn't change anything. You still have to have a tax stamp because the federal law supersedes the state law.
Look at that. Expert. Stop playing, Brandy. You expert. This expert. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. All right. And we got one right here from Tennessee Goddess. What did she say? Women got a firearm, but a lot didn't train to use it. I was just about to say something about that. I see ladies coming to the 2A sisterhood to learn to shoot. Okay, so this is a deal. You said a large influx of women have been coming into the shop. Have they been mentioning training, things like that, or are they just like, I just need something right now to put by the bed or to put in the car or whatever the case may be?
We're pretty good. Our crew is very good at educating people. So for the most part, when we are selling a firearm, if we know somebody is brand new to it, we get them into a class one way or the other, whether it's beginner handgun or for their handgun carry permit. But there are a lot of people that purchase their firearm, take a class, and then they think they're trained. And that's kind of where people miss the mark. Taking one class does not make you proficient, and it does not make you safe. You have to practice and you have to keep up with those skills because they are perishable. The safety part included. It's not just about, aiming at a paper target and hitting your mark every time. Yep.
That's absolutely correct, because you have so many other factors involved. Movement and hitting on the run. Man, people think that's easy. That is not easy. Hitting on the run. I go out there almost,
Moving and shooting is a whole new game.
That thing is a whole different ball game. And you think by 7 yards, it ain't no big deal. Yes, it is. And that's why you have to get out there on the weekends. And I'm learning more and more, certain areas that I need to shoot at, the way that I hold my hand, all different type of factors, finger control that matters about this type of stuff. And some people don't know that, especially new gun owners. So I think the training part is super essential. And you guys pretty much drill that in to the individuals coming to the shop, or do you not mention it until they mention it?
Oh, no. We ask all the time, how much training have you had? Not in a condescending way, because everybody is different. And we, of course, get a lot of people that come in and say, well, I've been in the military for the past 40 years, so I know everything. And it's like, well, if you believe you know everything, you're probably the most dangerous person in the room.
Well, can I tell you this, Brandy? I swear I'm not trying to hate right now. I promise. And much respect due to all the vets and all of that, because my granddad was one. My Uncle Diver was one. I'm surprised I'm not one. That's why I got that heart in me with that. But I'm gonna be real. A lot of times when I'm out there shooting at the range, a lot of them guys, cops and other guys, they don't even really be shooting all that good. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not saying all of them, but I've noticed even certain etiquettes that they do. I'm like, wow, this dude is in this field and he's doing something totally different. So I don't know if that's coming from not training all the time or just bad habits or what the case is. And I don't want to really generalize that too, knowing that I've just seen, a couple of people out there and stuff like that. So
right. Well, a lot of it is, they have to qualify, but they may only have to qualify once every 6 months or every year, or with Tennessee security guards, it's only once every 2 years.
mm-hmm.
And we do that training at our shop, and we have so many guards that come through, and we ask them when the last time you fired your weapon was, and they'll say 2 years ago when I
Dang.
Yeah. So
wow.
it's personal responsibility and personal accountability are huge. Like you need to train, you need to practice. And if all you're doing is dry fire drills, that's okay. That counts for something. So you don't have to go spend thousands of dollars on ammo shooting at the range.
Right.
There are alternatives.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And let's talk about one of those alternatives. You have an amazing facility that harbors your gun. I even seen a little shotgun. You had your AR-15. These are not real tools to use, but you also have it set up as a video game at the shop. Super important for people starting out with this type of stuff. Go ahead and tell them about that.
We have the laser shot training simulator. So we have everything from handguns to an AR style rifle, and we have a shotgun in there. So you can train, but you can also have fun. So you can do trap and skeet shooting. There's like a clear the zombies out of the warehouse game. And then there's the regular target shooting, marksmanship drills, speed drills, move and shoot. And then there's scenario-based training. Our judgment software basically puts you in a situation where somebody bangs on your door and you open it and they're wanting to try to, force their way into your home, or you're being carjacked and you feel like you're there. You're interacting with a person on screen and you have to make the judgment call. Do you pull your firearm? Do you just verbally de-escalate? Do you pull a pepper spray? What do you do to get out of that situation?
Man. Dope, super dope. I love it. And y'all had some of just extra little things like that won't freak a new gun owner out. That will not freak anybody out. Being able to go in, do that, being able to go in using that trigger jig. That was my first time seeing a trigger jig, and trying out triggers to see how you like it. That stuff matters. And, a lot of people make that decision to make their first purchase, and it's a terrible purchase, because they know nothing about trigger. They know nothing about compact firearms and full size firearms. They know really nothing about nothing. So they just pick something that looks good. And guess what? It's their first biggest mistake, right? Mm-hmm. And so you guys have things at the shop that can basically eliminate that mistake from being, from purchasing your first firearm that could just be a terrible purchase. Have you ever had that instant? I have. Mine was the PT-111 garbage. Man.
Yeah.
Garbage, man.
Yeah. So everybody has a budget, and not everybody's is unlimited. So there are firearms at kind of different levels of the game, but you can get a quality piece for not breaking the bank prices. It's just knowing who's got the quality stuff.
Guys,
warranty.
I love Brandy, guys. I'm telling you. Listen. That was the segue into my next question. She's telepathic. I love it. So this is the deal. That was the next question. What's a firearm that you suggest when a person is on a budget? If you feel like they're on, and I know it's other factors, of course, but if they're just coming in, sense of urgency, they need a firearm and they're on a budget, what would you suggest? Like, I'll give you your top 3 if you need that.
Well, what is the purpose? If they're looking for something to carry or to keep in their home for home protection, and they're looking for a handgun, I'm probably going to show them a few options in Smith & Wesson and Ruger.
Nice.
They are quality brand names. They have great warranties. The customer service is there. We know how to take care of people with them, and they're tried and true. You know, quality control is still there, where it has waned in other manufacturers over time. So, you know, you can stay in that $400 to $550 range and get a quality firearm. It is one of those things where you get what you pay for. So you do have to be careful. And I have personally seen firearms that lack in quality come apart on the range and physically damage people.
Whoa!
Faces get hurt. I've seen fingers come off. It's not
what? Good. Fingers coming off?
This pinky fits inside a 9mm bullet wound. So.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go into that. I want to, you know, this is juicy. This is gun gossip. We like to gossip on here. I want to know. Okay, let me say it this way, because I know you're probably not gonna answer because you're a smart girl. Are you starting to see a brand that's doing that the most? Real talk, juicy talk. They want to know this out there in the streets, Brandy.
It's not necessarily that it's starting to do it the most. It's that it's done it for years, because it is made out of pot metal, which is very flimsy and fails under heat. And when you shoot a firearm a lot, it gets hot.
I bet you guys can't guess what that is. We got 17 in the chat. Somebody drop out in the chats what Brandy think it is. Because you know Brandy ain't going to say it. She can't. It doesn't make sense in her business to even say that. But drop it in the chats what y'all think it is. We got 18 in the chats. Please, guys, hit that like button. We bring you the best. This is Gun Gossip. We bring you the best out here. And we got the best on the channel right now, Miss Brandy. All right? So you went straight into that next question. That was my next question for you. So that was pretty awesome. We appreciate you for giving us that information. What else I got here? Guys, go ahead, drop her some questions out there. She rolling through these questions like it's not nothing. I mean, she rolled through a whole lot of them. If you have any questions you need to ask her. Oh, they keep saying High Point, Brandy. They keep talking about Brandy, go ahead. Talk about High Point, because they keep talking about High Point, Brandy. Everybody out here saying High Point. What's up? You got to address this.
One of the few people in the industry where I have no enemies, and I don't plan on making any right now. I just say be careful. You make an educated decision and carry Band-Aids and a tourniquet.
Did you guys just hear that? Did you guys just hear that? So, you know, this is a person that's in the shop all the time and letting you know what's up. We got somebody that just dropped a comment. Let me go back to it real quick. Let's see. Here it is right here. He said, High Point, I actually had a friend that had one, and I told him not to his first shot with it. Something jammed, then some type of spring broke in it, and it would not function again. Stories like that, Brandy?
Yeah. I mean, it breaking and not hurting anyone is best case scenario. I mean, obviously, if you get away with something that functions perfectly, and they do exist, they are out there, that causes no issues and stays together, that's good. But I've just personally witnessed injuries so I won't recommend anything that I think is going to harm you.
Got it. Perfect. You guys heard that. So, all right. Now, let's talk about the continuation of the shop. Something that I've been thinking about ever since I left the shop. So, you know, we did a tour of the whole shop, and you had a downstairs area that really intrigued me. Tell them about what's going to go on with that. And for you guys that want to see that information and see that part of the video, go to my video. Watch the whole video, of course. Please like and comment the video, please, guys. But in the end of the video, I was showing a downstairs area, which is going to have some crazy stuff going on. And I just want Brandy to tell y'all about it. It's super smooth.
So downstairs is currently under construction. It will be half dedicated to our classroom training facility, which will offer a full jiu-jitsu gym. There's a garage door to pull vehicles into, so we can do some vehicle-based scenario training. The other half will be dedicated to a VIP vault. There will be a humidor and a cigar lounge out back.
Ugh.
There's a lot happening.
Are these the good cigars, though? I mean, I'm talking about them good Cubans.
That I don't know.
So you can tell I don't even smoke cigars. I don't know if a Cuban is good or not, but I hear people talk about the Cuban cigar. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And so is it going to be set up like a rec room almost, or?
It's going to be kind of a long hallway that separates down between your classroom facility, which is very large. We're going to be able to hold about 40 students at capacity at any given time. And then on the other side, it'll just kind of be a hall with the entrance to the vault and the humidor. So.
Nice. Super nice stuff. All right. Well, super cool. I'm going to go ahead, Miss Brandy, if you don't mind, I'm going to drop a link out there in the streets. And when I say out there in the streets, I just mean out there in general. That's my, my urban talk. But I'm going to drop a link out here for these guys. I think it was a couple of people who wanted to talk to you. They think you are crazy amazing. Mike, the Gun Alert guy, he's in a lot of my videos. Of course, you know who Tennessee Goddess is. So she's out there right now. Huh?
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's super awesome. So she's out there right now. So guys, this is your chance to actually come into the show. If it's anybody else, ring the doorbell. Let me know what's up before you come in. Just, for a little respect out for Miss Brandy here. And I'm going to drop the link right now, guys. And here we go. Yeah, I appreciate you coming through, Brandy. For real. I almost freaked out like on this thing. I really thought the show was going to be like negative tonight. Seriously, this really messed me up. Like I was thrown all the way off.
You know how much I love being on camera, so I was sweating bullets for the last 2 hours.
I know you were sweating, and then the anxiety was even worse. I've been that extra 9 minutes. Y'all, she freaked out, y'all. And let me tell you what happened. So I just recorded, I got a bomb video coming. You got to watch it, Brandy. But I went out there to the Ferrari dealership. When I tell you top grade, top notch, I'm not going to even... The video dropped tomorrow at 7 p.m. Be in the chats for us. But man, the guy froze up. You did a great job. And this is no shade towards him. He was amazing, but he froze all the way up. And I told him, I said, hey, man, I said, I can edit anything you want. Just like I told you, I can edit anything you want out of the video. And right when I told him that, it was a relief that happened. You know what I mean? So we got some people coming in. Here we go. All right, so we got Miss Tennessee Goddess, boy. There she is, y'all. 20 in the chats. Hit the like button. Oh, we got another one. Oh, look who's into the building. Where the reptilian cat at, man?
That's the tail shaking at you.
She relaxing right now.
So the monitor's off to my right here, and I kid you not, for about the last 20, 25 minutes, she was literally sitting and watching Brandy and really intrigued with the whole conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super cool.
She'll sit with me and watch USCCA videos.
Brandy, I'm telling you, that cat is on another level.
Tactical cat.
Listen, that cat came, y'all, and knocked on his doorbell. I mean, what the hell? Knocked on his doorbell. Knocked on his door and said, let me the hell in. And Mike said, okay. And the cat walked in and had a place to stay. What if it was that easy for us men to knock on your female doors and just say, hey, let me in? Wouldn't that be a beautiful world?
No. No.
Wouldn't that be beautiful, man?
No. Yeah, you're right. No.
Free rent.
Not that easy.
Look at that. Free food.
No.
You paying? Why you friend? You know you paying for the food. You know you're not charging the reptilian cat.
That is tactical cat.
Oh look, there it is.
There's more coming tomorrow.
There it is. All right, guys. So, all right, let's see who we got out there in the chats. Howard J. Oh, Erica, my fly family. Yes, I love her. She is super cool, man. She always shows support. I really, really like her. I love their whole family. The dynamics are amazing over there, guys. Check them out. Erica Fly family, super dope. CDL, we see you out there. I think this was your first time coming through, and we appreciate you coming through also. So, of course, Zach. We got Zach out there, man. We appreciate you coming in here, man. We appreciate you coming in here, Zach. Ron, Wayne. These are all new people, so we appreciate y'all coming to the chats, man. Come every Sunday, right? Central Time, 8 p.m. Join us. We're in here. You see, we got a VIP superstar, Miss Brandy. We got 2 other superstars, Mike, the Gun Alert guy, and Tennessee Goddess. Mike, Tennessee Goddess, what y'all got to say to Brandy? Anything?
Brandy, how was your sales weekend?
It was actually
Black
really
Friday.
fun. Yeah, we had some good Black Friday sales and some small business Saturday. So it was a good week. It was a busy week.
Awesome.
I wanted to come, but I was sick. I didn't want to share it with you guys.
Oh, Lord.
I appreciate that. However, you come see me when you're feeling better, and I'll honor all the deals.
Okay. Deal. I will.
What kind of super deals did y'all have out there? Like some really attractive deals? Because do y'all have any Cyber Monday deals coming up?
I don't have e-commerce, so they won't let me do Cyber Monday. But I am extending our in-shop deals through pretty much next week, just because we're not even open on Mondays. So it gives people that didn't have a chance to come in, on Friday, because they might have been taking somebody else in their family out shopping to the mall or somewhere else and couldn't make it in. So we want to be able to give everybody a fair shake. So I'll extend it through this week, and we'll see how it does.
Sweet. What do you think like some of your best gun deals were at the shop? Past gun deals.
So right now, especially, because Christmas is coming and people tend to focus on their kids, we've got an M&P 1522 that is on sale for $4.99. And then there's the Bog Pods, which are normally like $1.99 or $1.50. And it's a tripod that you can put the M&P 1522 in so that your kids are guns out of the hand. It's in the tripod. They can take one single shot. You can throw the safety on. Oh, it's a good little package.
That's sweet. Any accessories that you had a deal on or anything like that too?
I had everything pretty much on sale. Most of the accessories were 10 to 15% off. And then our classes were also, they'll be extended markdown. So our women's jiu-jitsu self-defense class, yeah, it's normally $60. They're $30 for the week. And then our beginner handgun is buy one, get one. So bring a friend.
All right. Miss Tennessee Goddess probably love that because, she's all about the female gun aspect of things.
Oh, yeah. And I agree that M&P 1522 is a great little trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I have two.
That's super sweet.
Like, really, Shaggy? I thought we were friends.
Right. Shaggy out here putting his most favorite person out here now. I'm going to shut the whole video down now.
Shaggy's throwing some shade. And I'm like, really, Shaggy?
But you know what? We can't step on Shaggy neck because he come through every Sunday. Just like a lot of the other people. Oh, we got another new person out here in the streets, guys. Hey, Seed 63. Welcome, my friend. We appreciate you coming through. Come through every Sunday with us. Gun gossip. You know what it's all about. Gun gossip. That's what we do over here, guys. The bubble Gatling gun, Brandy.
Yes.
Did any of them sell? Because that to me was so super dope, man.
Yep, we sold a few of those. So all the big ones are gone. I've got the little minis left now. The mini gun.
How much was that one?
You put me on the spot. I don't know. I think
Call the shop on Tuesday.
There we go. There we go. Very true.
Yeah.
Let's see what else they saying out here, guys. Let's see. She said never shot an M&P 22 before. I've shot the M&P 22. I think Christine, Nathan, drop a comment. I think you guys had no, it was the M&P 9mm. The 22 was an FN 22 that I shot. That was super freaking smooth.
Yeah.
That thing was nice.
The 502.
Yeah.
No jam. Yeah. Yeah. The 502, that was most definitely the one. There was no jam on that one at all.
So the 22 comes in two different sizes. You have one that's a smaller, it's pistol brace on it, and then the other's just regular size of an AR.
Okay. Very
Both
good.
are fun.
That's
and the magazines are interchangeable to the both of them. So you should have two, like me.
Yeah. I had to get my game up, most definitely. Yes, and that, the FNs, I don't have any FNs, but the more and more I shoot with the FN, I'm enjoying it even more. You know, something about the texturing on the hand grip is a little bit wider, I noticed. So it just has a different feel, but it's not bad. I mean, the hand grip feels really, really good and things like that. Let's see. Carbon Q just dropped something out there, guys. Let's go ahead and post it up here. If it'll pop up, I notice it'll pop up on my phone real quick, but it won't. Let's see. At Mike the Gun Alert guy, do you have any channel, Mike?
Not yet. As soon as I can get Ivan cornered, we're gonna start working on Rumble.
Man, he knows I'm such a busy man. We got to get the Rumble up. He's wanting to do Rumble first, guys, and possibly venture over into YouTube. But y'all gotta understand, Mike is he's an IT guy. He does IT like I do, and he knows about the private stuff that's going on the back end. So he's very aware of these things, and he's very careful. He was the one that told me, don't go to TikTok. Basically, that I was going to get kicked off of TikTok, and that's exactly what happened. My channel was blowing up on TikTok, Brandy. And next thing you know, my channel was going crazy on TikTok. And then next thing you know, they just kept giving me strikes. And it was even strikes that I appealed, and I won. And they still kicked me off the platform.
So,
the Communist Party in China doesn't like guns.
At all. Brandy can't elaborate on that, Mike.
Well, that one, she could on that one because essentially they aren't behind any of her rules and regulations she has to play with.
That's what's up. Hey, Ron Wayne, we appreciate you subscribing. Seriously, bro. What brought you to the channel? Let me know where you found my channel here. Drop it in the comments. I like to know those type of things because I like to do a lot of research on the back end and analytics and stuff like that. So let me know, where you found this information and stuff like that, whether it was in the homepage and stuff like that. Just let me know. Anything else you guys have to ask Brandy, because we're winding up in time, guys. Time went really good. Well, somewhat. I was a little late, but it was because of technical difficulties, not by me. But Warren Fowler just dropped something out there in the streets. Boom. There it is right there. I'll take the orange and black AR-15 off her. I'm taking donations.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Go fund me. They should have a gun fund me.
There you go.
Agreed. Because I like the orange and black also. The
Man.
Tangerine.
The
tangerine and black.
Yeah, you talk about the one that was in the store, Tennessee Goddess?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was slick. That muzzle device was like a grenade.
Yes.
On it. And then the switch had like Tropicana. What did it say on it? It was like
extra juicy.
Yeah.
Peeled.
That was so creative.
Extra.
Who thought of that?
That one was Brody.
That was super creative, man.
Yeah. He's our in-shop encyclopedia. So if you really need like deep knowledge, like you are reading an encyclopedia, he is the guy to talk.
Wait. You talking about the guy that was shy? The one that was running 100 miles an hour in the shot? He was the nicest guy on the face of the earth. I swear. He was amazing. I would really love to meet up with him one day, but you could tell the video is not his thing. But he is very sharp. Like I know a sharp person when he's very, very sharp. And
he's on top of it.
Yeah. Intricate
very
details. Yeah.
Pretty much any handgun in the store, the ammo, he just speaks volumes for the store.
He does. Absolutely. You keep him because if you got to keep him. He's a good one.
So here's a question for you for your gunsmith, Brandy. And I'll bring this one up because I'm still having an issue finding somebody. One, have you ever heard of Quackenbush? And two, I need an extractor put in.
Okay.
And
well, I will get with Fry, but
okay.
He probably has, and it's probably something he can do. He's very well versed, and if there's something that he can't do, we have a hidden gem behind the scenes that does not technically work in the shop. But I married him.
Wait a minute, put him on film right now. Where is he at? I know he probably right there on the side where we can't see him.
He's keeping the kids and the dogs quiet.
Okay.
They're watching Mom on TV.
Just to give you an idea, the rifle itself is as old as the four of us in the chat here, because they know that you guys aren't any older than 23, 24, and Ivan and I are the old farts in the room.
There you go. No, Brandy. Well, hold up, Brandy.
She's not older than 26.
Brandy is. I'm a guess. I'm taking a wild guess.
She's 26.
Brandy is 31.
I really like you guys.
Hey, the Shaggy. Raheem, one of my best friends, guys. He just dropped something for you, Brandy, and then we're going to be wrapping it up here. He said, "Where is Brandy's store and the name of the store?" Go ahead and give him that information.
We are High Caliber Weaponry and Training, and we are in Nashville, Tennessee. You want the exact address? It's 2611 Lebanon Pike, Nashville, Tennessee. And we are in a good location. We're not far from the airport. We are right off of the interstate and Briley Parkway, so we are easy to get to. We have a small parking lot in the front, but another little hidden secret about us, we have the entire parking lot behind us. Just nobody can see it. You just drive around behind the store and you park.
Yeah, that parking lot threw me off when I pulled up, though, Brandy. I was like, dang, I can't even beat this big Challenger up in the parking spot. I was like,
we watched you park.
Yeah, I was like, how am I do this, man? How do we get up out this parking lot? So did you have more parking space, or that was just it? Or
no, it's in the back.
Ew.
Yeah,
okay.
And the entire corner. So we're right next door to an O'Reilly's auto parts. You can't park there, but basically off to the side of them, all that parking off there, we own all that as well. So
okay, very good. That's important to know, guys, if you go out there. So that's some really good information. Anybody have anything to say to Brandy before we cut out, guys? Drop a comment really quick. We have 16 in the chats. It went up tonight. I think we hit about 23 or 24. So that was pretty good for me right now. Drop any comment that you need, any questions that you have for Brandy before closing. We're about to get out of here, guys.
What's your store hours, Brandy?
We are Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 6.
Wonderful. Just in time for happy hour.
All right, Zach said he's out of here, guys. So Zach, we appreciate you coming through, and we appreciate you, bro. Like that's just love. Hit that like button too, guys. If you're out there, please hit that like button for me if you do not mind, guys. Make sure, guys and gals. When I say guys, I'm referring in general to females and males. Go out to her shop, enjoy it, lounge, because when you walk through that door, it's not like your typical gun store. It's just not. Miss Tennessee Goddess, tell them it's not.
I want to move in there. I want to make it my home.
I'm telling you,
There's a cozy fireplace there, some nice comfortable chairs, a coffee bar, and guns and ammo. I'm at home.
Man, we were laid back. Me and Miss Tennessee Goddess didn't want to leave.
I still need to get me one of the pillows, a pistol or a revolver pillow.
Yep.
Those would be awesome.
Yes. How much were those, Brandy?
The handguns are 20 and the rifles are 25.
I'm gonna post a picture in the community section, guys, with the pillows that she's talking about. But those things crazy and they puffy too. They really comfortable feeling too. So you all need to check that out, guys. Make sure you go check them out. Let's see, Shannon Ewing, great guest and interview. See, the love is coming through, guys. The love.
You did great, Brandy.
Thank you. I was nervous.
You did an awesome job, Brandy. Brandy, you see
know.
how easy this is. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's beautiful. Mike, Tennessee Goddess, anything you guys have to say before closing tonight?
That's about it.
Only thing I have is an incident happened up here on the north side. A person had their keys, normally hang them by their front door when they come in, and their car's remote start. Somebody got in the car, and the car was close enough to remote start that car, and they stole their car.
What?
Yeah. So make sure your keys are not close enough to start your car.
Yeah. No.
Wow. That's crazy.
Didn't have a clue, but that was what happened. She hangs them right outside her door, and just happened to that evening pull up on the patio that's right outside that door, and they left the doors unlocked by mistake. They climbed in and hit the remote start, and they were gone.
Wow. Y'all heard it. So make sure you stay safe with that. Brandy.
Real quick on that type of an incident. Apparently there was a mentally challenged, mentally disturbed, some guy walking around the Kroger in Brentwood earlier today.
Mentally challenged?
Yeah. There was
was he just cray?
Probably a little crazy, probably a little homeless, maybe.
Yeah. And then there was, of course, at Midtown, downtown, the shooting in the hospital today.
That's crazy. See, guys.
So, all the crazies are out right now. So eyes and ears, know your situational awareness and what's around you, and always be prepared.
Absolutely. And matter of fact, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to touch on situational awareness, guys. I'm glad that she brought that up, because we'll be touching that on one of these gun gossips, probably be this coming up Sunday. Me and Miss Tennessee got us to get together on that one, but I think that's going to be a really, really interesting and good conversation to talk about. Brandy, we're about to go ahead and here and close. One thing though, didn't you have a surprise for the subscribers and the people that want to come shop at your shop?
Yes.
Ooh, la la.
If you come in or you want to make a purchase over the phone, because I will ship, you
Nice.
just mentioned that you saw us here, or you saw me here this evening on the chat. You were here, you're loyal, so we're going to hook you up as well. We're going to give a discount code. So it is good for 10% off of merchandise.
Ooh.
And if you want a firearm, because it's a little bit different in the gun world on percentages, I will 100% work with you on the price. I just can't guarantee what the percentage will be. But
Nice.
But your code is Christmas 2022.
You guys heard that.
Christmas 2022.
That's it. Christmas 2022. Raheem, if you still in the chats, bro, that's it right there. Because I know he's going to come out to the shop. I already know he is.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting his inventory up.
Definitely. And Brandy, I have some coats that I took from a women's group that they're gathering to bring over for you as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
We really appreciate that.
Brandy, we pumping it up.
Community.
We pumping it up.
Yes.
We pumping it up over there, Brandy. I'm telling you. Let me know when you have the basement complete, because I do want to do a part 2 and show the basement area so they can really see what's going on in that area. I think will be really good. When do you think you guys will have that done?
I really can't speculate. The classroom we're hoping is done by March, but the other side, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm moving in, so I'll let you know. Won't be like Uncle Festus in the basement.
But when I have my office down there, I'll have a couch, so we'll be good.
Make sure
now.
it's a pull out. Okay.
That's what's up, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Remember, guys, join us every Sunday. All right, every Sunday, Gun Gossip, 8 p.m. Central Time. You can come join us, chat it up. We like to chop it up, talk. And we like to hyper focus on a lot of things too, because it's just not about just flashing your firearms out there and thinking you hard, or just because you have a gun, you this and you that and that and this. No, it's a lot of education that you need to learn about certain things like this. And it's a lot involved, for things like this. So Brandy, we appreciate you coming through. We really, truly appreciate you coming through. You made my day. Mike, the Gun Alert guy, Tennessee Goddess. Well, Brandy, let me start first. Anything that you need to say to close us out here?
No, thank you for having me on. It was not nearly as awful as I anticipated. Camera. Way easier than I thought, and I did not need to panic for 2 full hours before we started. So if you'll have me back, I'd love to be on again. And everybody, stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. 'Tis the season to get carjacked and robbed, so be very careful out there. Yes, Mike, anything you need to say in closing, bro?
Watch your back. That's all you got to do. There's a lot of even stupid stuff going on. Talked to a few law enforcement officers over the weekend. It's just crazy stuff. People are still dumb and dumber, always going to try their best.
All right, Tennessee Goddess, the queen. Talk
Eyes
to
and,
us.
yes, eyes and ears. Just know your surroundings and be safe out there.
That's what's up, guys. And I like to always close. This is my new thing. I want to close with good quote because it's a lot going on in people's lives that you can never imagine. A lot of times we get on video, or you just may be a person out there in the chats and you're dealing with some stuff. And so I think for all of us to come together as a collective and share certain ideas and encourage each other is very, very important. So I want to share something with you real quick. I'm gonna make it nice and mushy right now. So I have something over my desk, which is extremely important to me. This is my office that I record in here. And I have a lot of encouraging words on the wall and things that I live by seriously. So something right here where it says you can achieve anything you want in life if you have the courage to dream it, the intelligence to make a realistic plan, and the will to see that plan through to the end. Very true, guys. And at the end, stop doubting yourself. You can do anything that you put your mind to, period. You just have to be extremely persistent and consistent with those things. And I just wanted to go ahead and share that because, like, that's something that's just very, very close to my heart and which keeps me pushing forward. You know, based off of where I come from, I never thought in a million trillion years I'll be where I'm at right now, but I am. So, you know, I just want to share that with everybody that's out there in the chats, everybody that's listening, anybody that hasn't commented and just are out there, you know. I think that's just good stuff. All right, guys, we out of here. Brandy, like, I'm ready to get the hell up out of here. Ready. I'm out, gang. But you know what? Before we leave, Miss Tennessee Goddess, tell them what I do before I leave. I don't think they know.
Turn it up.
Uh-oh.
Turn it
Wait
up.
a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Oh, Brandy. Oh, Mike. Oh, Miss Tennessee Goddess. Oh, yeah, boy. Gun gossip, guys. We out of here. I probably got a distortion on the microphone, but I don't give a damn. Y'all come back and join us. 8 p.m. We got Big B Brandy in the house, Mike the Gun Alert guy, and Miss Tennessee Goddess, and we out, guys. Come back and join us. We love you all. Holla. Man, tell that cat to quit twerking, bro. I'm out, Mike.
Okay, talk to you
That was
later.
a good show.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
good show. Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, great, man. I love this show. I love the people in the show. Everybody that came through. Carbon Q is amazing. Everybody, I mean, every single person that dropped a comment out there today are just beyond amazing to me. And we're not doing nothing but going up from here. Every individual that hasn't want to work with us gonna wish they work with us in the future. Facts. I'm out of here, sir.
See ya.
Stay on a sec, Mike.